Are you bored in retirement? Well, let's change that. In your work life, you moved at a very fast pace. It was sleep, eat, work, repeat, day in, day out, week in, week out, all month long, all year long, for all those years that you worked. Everything you did was work related. All the functions, all the parties that you went to, it had something to do with work. It was either a company breakfast, a potluck party at lunch. It was an end of the year celebration. It was some function that had to do with work. Or you had a friend at work that would invite you to one of their parties. Maybe they were celebrating their own birthday or birthday of their kid, or maybe it was a graduation, but they invited you. You went out and you had a good time. But now in retirement, your pace has slowed way down, right? Way down. Your friend circle has gotten even smaller. Um, why would your friend circle get smaller? Simply because your friends are at work and you are at home. Although, I went to some lunches with my friends a couple of times, and you quickly find out that, all they talk about is work. And all you talk about is being retired. And the two don't interact so well anymore, right? They're no more are they like-minded, and that's just not a good fit for you anymore. So, those just kind of fall down to the wayside, and then nobody else is inviting you out to any more parties anymore. And now you're starting to get bored, and that's the topic of today's video. Being bored in retirement, that shouldn't happen. For day YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Chandler's Retirement Live. I am Chandler, and just want to remind everybody, November is the no edit, no script challenge. I have a goal of 30, and this is video number 12, and we're talking about being bored in retirement. So in retirement, all things work related have a tendency to become a thing of the past. And that includes all your friendships, right? They go away. The remarkable thing in retirement is you get to create your life as you want it. Now, sometimes retirees do have a hard time trying to create their own retirement. It might be that, it's not well planned, or they didn't know, or they don't know how to do that. Maybe they're waiting for somebody to tell them what to do, because in their work life, they were always told what to do, how to do, when to do. And now that all has changed. So I had a friend, I was in the military, and they did 30 years and then retired. And she was used to that strict, disciplined routine. And then after those 30 years, when she retired and nobody was telling her what to do, well, she kind of felt lost. She couldn't create her ideal retirement life, right? She was just struggling with that. You see, in retirement, it's like being a kid in a candy store. When you first open up the doors and you see all that candy with all their bright colors and their sweet smells, you get paralyzed and you can't make a decision on which candy to choose. Why? Well, you have too many selections. If you only had one, then you could do that, but you have multiple selections. And so a lot of times you don't have anybody else to have a conversation with to help you work through that. And that's how some retirees feel when they retire, right? There's just so many options for them that they don't even choose any. And they just stay at home because it's safe to be at home. And that's where they get bored. One of my favorite things to do with my 3-year-old granddaughter is to take her to Walmart. I'll take her to Walmart. We'll go down the toy aisle, and I'll let her buy her anything she wants, or let her pick out anything she wants. It's enjoyable just to watch her. She'll go down to the aisle and she'll look at everything. She'll touch everything. She'll try everything. She's usually looking for one of those toys that have a button to push and it starts to make noise. Yeah, she's looking for that. Those are the toys that she likes. And when she finds something that she likes, she'll put it in the basket. Now she's she's not limited to only buy one toy, right? I never say you could only have one. We buy her whatever she wants. Now when it gets too excessive, yeah, we start to, you know, pull things out of the cart and put them back on the shelf. But to the most part, you know, she's just picking out all those things that she wants, and that's just something that we enjoy doing. And for me, um, you know, it's kind of like in retirement. In retirement, we do the same things. You know, we try different hobbies. We have different ideals on what our passions might be or what might be enjoyable to us. And when something is a good fit, well, we subscribe to it. For me, I have always liked fishing, right? I was born and raised on the island of Guam, and fishing was just a large part of my life. Now, in retirement, you know, I really enjoy being on the lake, being in my boat, right? On a weekday where everybody else is at work, and I'm on the lake just fishing. And, you know, every now and then I catch a fish. That's always fun. I also enjoy growing things. You know, uh, I think I got a green thumb, right? And so I enjoy just watching a plant from a little plant grow into a big plant and then bear its fruit. You know, whether it's like watermelon, cucumbers, uh, regular peppers, all kind of peppers, or even potatoes. You know, I grow potatoes, and I really like those sweet potatoes. You know, I just enjoy doing that, just watching that. And most of that stuff is pretty good tasting that I like. So for fun, me and the wife, you know, every now and then we would just jump in our car and would drive the back roads around Fort Worth. We would drive the back roads and just go visit other towns close by us. Uh, and we'd just go at a slower pace, and we would enjoy that, just looking at all the little things in life. And we have the flexibility because we're retired that if we get out there a little too far, you know, we could just get a hotel and stay in a hotel overnight and come back the next day. Uh, that's what makes it more enjoyable is because you're retired and you have the flexibility and you can do that. But in retirement, you know what? Nobody should be bored. So the first step is just to get out of your house, right? Get out of your house, go for a walk around your block, and then notice all the little things that are all around you. You never know. That could start a new routine, a new hobby. You can go from walking around the block to walking 2 blocks, uh, to walking around your whole neighborhood, to walking 5 miles. Now you're going through nature trails. Now you're going to the state parks, and in the state parks you're going through their trails, right? So something that started with that first step out of the house has turned into a great hobby, and now you know you're loving it because now you're traveling and you're going out and you're doing something that you have a passion for. But also think about the other passions that you have in your life. You know, what do you really like to do other than maybe walking? So whatever you like doing, there's a club for it, right? Guarantee it. Join that club and participate. Participate in all the activities that they have for that club. It could be a garden club, right? You join it, you learn things, and maybe you all go out and you see other people's gardens, right? That's always fun to do. Or maybe there's multiple people that come together and you guys create your own garden. How about that? Or you know, if you're stuck at home for health reasons, maybe you're limited in movement, you're in a wheelchair. You can join YouTube channels, right? You can join a YouTube channel and become a part of a community that you have a passion about. It could be anything. And one of the things that I hope it might be is that you become a part of this channel, right? Of talking about what we do in our retirement life. So I'd say like, subscribe, and become a member of this channel. And that would be real cool. Another way to stay engaged and to stay not bored is to volunteer. So in your town, in your city, there are so many opportunities to volunteer. When you volunteer, Obviously, you're going to be working with like-minded people, people that have the same passion that you have. It might be at an animal shelter. I always talk about animal shelter because they're always looking for volunteers to come out and, show some love to the animals, right? Take them on a walk, clean out the pen, feed them, just spend time with them, or if you're capable, even fostering some, right? And there you get to meet not only the animals, but you meet people taking care of the animals who have that same passion as you have, and you name it, whatever you can think of. I'm sure they'll have a volunteer program for you to come out and help them. Right? It might be, hey, you come out, and if you're a teacher, come out and help teach English as a second language. Right? Something that you have a passion to do. You name it. But that's a good way to stay connected and to make new friends, right? And so that you're not bored anymore. You're constantly going out and doing something. So I could go on for hours talking about ways to keep you busy. Busy. That's probably not the right word, but living a happy retirement busy life, right? Maybe that's how it's best said. So put some thought into it, right? Think about what we talked about today. In the comments, let me know if you're a volunteer somewhere and how that's working out, or if you're bored, let's engage. I think our community can help you find something that is right for you. Uh, Put some thought into it and make something happen for you. This is Chandler's Retirement Live. Like, subscribe, and share. Lights out.